Hello, everyone. I'm Dan.
And I'm Austin.
And we are here to play games.
In cyborgy ways or something.
Yeah. Correct. Welcome back to Xenosaga, Episode 1, Der Wille ist Macht. And my apologies to all of you who are no doubt going to point out that I've been pronouncing the subtitle a little bit incorrectly. But yeah, it's pretty close though. But yeah, we are back. We are on Pleroma.
How could you, Dan? How could you possibly allow yourself to mispronounce a non-native language word for yourself? For 6 whole episodes.
It's the worst. It's the worst ever. I know.
You should turn in your gamer hat now.
Yep. I agree. That makes sense. That's the only logical conclusion.
That makes sense to me. All right. Well, that was it, everybody. This is Xenosaga. Bye.
We were packing it in. No. All right. As you can tell, I have leveled up my characters a decent bit. So they're doing pretty well on points. I haven't spent a lot of them other than, I will bring you up to speed. I have gone ahead. I've used some points on Momo to learn Miracle Star here, which is just an ether attack. It's decent. Okay. It's a decent ether attack, and it gives her something to do from the back row in some of these fights I've been grinding. It also can evolve into Prayer and Refine, which are support skills that are pretty solid. Sheep Beam evolves into Junk Beam, which is an interesting skill. And then Life Shot has been fully evolved. So Momo is set up with this currently. And she's in pretty good shape. Ziggy, I haven't really learned anything else, so I'm kind of just sitting on some of his ether points, but he doesn't really need them right now. And the big thing with Ziggy is his tech attacks, both Cyber Kick and Lightning Fist, are set to high speed.
Yep.
That took a decent amount of grinding around here, and we are in good shape now to proceed, and we are going to go ahead and fight the boss of this area, and we're going to actually win the fight. The game will continue if you lose this fight, so if you don't feel like bothering with this, or you want to give it your best shot, and if you happen to lose, whatever, feel free. You will get an accessory that isn't too great, but it's decent to get this early for doing this fight.
Plus bragging rights, really, at this point.
Yup.
Internal ones, not necessarily with other players. Just, I got the boss.
Exactly.
Anyway,
makes sense to me.
Yeah, yep. So we're heading on to the boss. Isn't he the other direction?
Nope.
I guess not.
He's this way.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fight the boss. If this is your first video on this channel or your first episode of this series, welcome. Check out our playlist. If you want to see this game from the beginning, it might be slightly less confusing if you do that.
Be confused. It's fine.
Or you can be confused and enjoy this boss fight as we head into it.
I don't know if this surprises anybody, but he's the boss.
He's a very angry man.
He's a meanie head.
Uh-huh.
I see. It's that body of yours that got you this far.
Well, my mad skills.
Uh-huh.
Still, what a worthless bunch. I can't believe they couldn't stop a lone cyborg.
Well, they don't have plot armor like I do.
I know.
Exactly.
Looks like I'm about to get some decent exercise. And this baby's quite pleased as well.
Such a weirdo.
You're one of those people.
Momo, be careful. He's no ordinary enemy.
Okay, so while Dan is doing this, just to add some clarity, the formation here is on purpose. We need Momo behind Ziggy for the purposes of not getting pushed back, so that Ziggy can maintain his DPS.
Yep. And I am going to go ahead and use a speed stem on Ziggy. It's the only one we have. We just picked it up here in Pleroma, I believe, to upgrade his agility a little bit, because he's a little slow. And then here's the reason we are going to run Momo directly behind. So we can use Bodyguard, which strength and defense go up when Momo is directly behind him.
Right. Which means his attack and his defense are going to be in good shape.
That's right. All right, and Momo is support, because you can see even with upgraded defense, he packs a wallop.
Right. Yep, this boss has 2 special attacks. One's called Flame Dragon, the other is called Lightning Phoenix, which will absorb fire and lightning respectively on the next turn. So we'll have to be careful on which attacks we're using because, as you can see, Ziggy has both fire and lightning elemental attacks.
Yep.
So if we choose to use the wrong one, he'll absorb that and heal instead of taking the damage.
Exactly.
Just something worth noting here.
Yeah, so they do only last about 1 turn, so if he does something else immediately after and outspeeds you, you're generally fine. But it's good to watch, just in case, because you definitely don't want to heal this guy, because he hits so hard, he could exhaust your resources and kill you pretty quick.
Right. Right.
Yeah, here we go. Absorb lightning attack, so nothing to see here, keep doing what we're doing.
Right. It's cool looking to move, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay.
Dancing, unbothered.
And this is the other reason to put Momo directly behind. This will push Ziggy to the rear row, except he can't be pushed right now because Momo's directly behind.
You can't occupy the same space.
Indeed.
Yeah, so the other benefit is that Dan has, as you've seen, boosted the speed of his tech attacks, which is what we did with Xion in previous episodes, which is allowing him to get those harder hits off more often.
Exactly.
Okay, so now he's absorbing fire.
Indeed. The funny thing is, he's about to go again, which means that he will lose that absorption of fire, but we'll go ahead and we'll rotate. Oh yeah, this attack. This one actually will hit Momo, but it's a lot less powerful than his other moves. So keep an eye on her health. She's got pretty solid health. I am a little over-leveled for doing this, to be honest, so.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think he takes a lot less from this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you want to keep with the, ow.
Oh. Ow.
Yeah, so...
Good gracious.
What happened there is the, bodyguard skill wore off. So we gotta recast that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna boost in order to get that off before he goes.
Smart. Oh, that's right. That's what that BG... I couldn't remember for the life of me what the BG gauge was for.
Oh yeah, that's the boost gauge.
Right. I was just like, what does B stand for? It's boost, dum-dum.
Boost gauge. Unfortunately, we don't have another speed stem, so we're just gonna kind of have to deal with it here, but...
That's okay.
I think we're in good shape for that.
I think so, too.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to do the low damage to him again here.
Let's go.
Oh. Zilch.
There we go. Got a crit. Yes.
That's crazy. That one looks so much worse than the other 2 attacks, and it does the least amount of damage.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, if you're wanting to not grind as much as I did, then just upgrade Cyber Kick, and then when he's absorbing fire, just don't attack until he goes again, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, guard or something.
Right. Because clearly...
Use one of your boosting items.
Yeah. That was a lot of damage.
And anybody, in case anybody's wondering, he has 820 HP at this point. At the start of the fight.
Yeah, at the start of the fight he does. Let's see. Yeah, sure. They get healed at some point after this fight, so there's no reason to hold back here. Just keep him topped up.
Yep. It's definitely a cycle of heal every turn unless you don't need to, and then do something else.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna try to go for... Nope, I missed the point up. That's alright. So he does give a good bit of points and experience. We're gonna just move on with our lives here because it doesn't really make a lot of difference. I just missed the point multiplier, which kind of hurts a little bit, but as you can tell, like, that's a lot of XP. And we got a good few tech points, E points, ether points, and skill points here.
Yeah.
Those points do get divided between your party members. And we got the red ring. So you can get the red ring or the purple ring for this fight. The red ring is actually the rare drop. It upgrades your physical attack. The purple ring is the common drop. It upgrades your ether attack. They're both by 2 points. So that's pretty cool. We got the red ring. We're just gonna go with it.
Wow, that's kind of lucky. You were hoping for the rare, right?
Yeah, it was.
What's wrong?
Didn't get the points, but got the
Is that
got
all
the
you
ring.
got?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Hold on, I gotta use my Nokia to blow up this bomb.
Exactly.
Where did he go? Margulis, he just like...
He wandered off.
There.
Yep. He got beat up.
I can't remember. Is the scene any different if you lose that fight?
No, it is not.
Okay. I know there are some games where the scene's a little different.
There he is.
There he is.
Thorough, isn't he?
Hurry up and put out the fire before the ammo ignites!
I'm almost impressed. It's an interesting weapon.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
You're late.
Ah, this guy.
Greetings.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that's a problem, by the way. Uh-huh.
We'll talk about him more later.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
He will be a topic of conversation.
Is something
Unfortunately.
No, it's nothing. Momo, find a trade column and short jump us out of here. I want to get back on our return path once we shake off the pursuit.
Okay.
Back to mommy, hooray!
Beep boop.
Watch out, the fireflies are
Column jump.
interesting.
And now, for something completely different.
Come on, everybody. Let's eat. Let's eat.
This has got like
Well,
some
not bad, huh?
FF10-2 energy.
A little bit.
Chief, it's delicious.
Yeah, this ain't bad at all.
Oh, come on. How can this girl's cooking be any good?
He says as he keeps shoveling it into his mouth.
Uh-huh.
But, Captain, you're stuffing your face.
Ah, shut up. Don't disturb
The
a man
hat
when
still
he's
makes me
eating.
laugh.
Water.
Sure.
Please. No need to be rude.
He's so
You do
rude.
quite a lot.
Really? This is pretty typical for me back home. I have my no-good brother to thank for that. He doesn't do a thing all day except sit around and read books.
Well, there's no one on this ship that has any of your skills.
I guess this is the thing you're good at, Shion.
I guess that's what happens when you have an entirely male crew.
You got that right. Normally, there's not even a hint of estrogen on this ship, so you can forget about having a good meal.
Who usually does the cooking around here?
We take turns. Not that it matters, because the cooking's always bad.
There is one person on board who does nothing but eat.
What's that? Water.
Sure.
Chief, can I have some water too?
Oh, sorry. I hadn't noticed.
Hadn't noticed.
Poor Alan.
How could she notice? He got talked over every 5 seconds.
Yup.
So, what are we gonna do now?
Well, we certainly can't leave Kos-mos to her own devices, can we? She's functioning independently.
And to think, we were supposed to get vacation time once we completed the startup experiment.
Lol,
Turned her over to
vacation.
the second division.
Vacation time.
You're starting to sound a lot like the captain. There's no use crying over spilled milk, you know. The first thing we need to do is to contact headquarters and ask for instructions.
So I guess we're stuck with these guys for a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I got a little suspicious, so I checked this ship's registry. Did you know that these guys are with the Kukai Foundation? That place is bad news. I heard a rumor that it's just crawling with mutants.
Hey, that's kind of a racist comment. Listen, Alan. Sure, it's a well-known fact. The Kukai Foundation was established by the Miltian government as a specialized military group. But they only held that status until the completion of the post-war proceedings. Although, they haven't gotten around to demilitarizing quite yet. They're being run like any other valid foundation nowadays. You know, as a matter of fact, their current director received a lot of praise for taking in and protecting victims in the days before the Species Preservation Act. He's really to be commended. Now, what was his name?
Guinan Kukai.
Oh, Chaos. What's up?
Oh, I just dropped in to see if there was anything I could help out with.
Oh, thanks.
Chose to use the door this time.
We could use some help drying the dishes.
Sure thing.
Doors are optional.
This time he thought it'd be more fun to walk through.
Indeed.
That's everything.
Yep. Huh. What's this?
Oh, that's for the commander.
Come to think of it, he didn't join us for dinner, did he?
No, and I even called him. Oh well.
Oh yeah, I
I'll just
forgot
heat it up
Cherenkov
and
was
take
there.
it to him.
Yep, Commander
Well,
Cherenkov.
How about we call it a day?
Good idea. Oh,
Did you forget something?
no, but where did Kos-mos go?
Oh, Kos-mos? She's being tuned in her service module down in the hangar. It'll probably take a few more hours. Oh, did you want to go down and talk to her?
She's regenerating.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Indeed.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Thanks. See you
Watch
later.
out, Chaos. You might
Bye.
get assimilated.
Now for the most
Alright.
fun part of the game. Alright.
Carrying food.
Hey, Alan.
What's the matter? Aren't you going to take the crate? I'll get you cold if you don't hurry.
My bad. We weren't
That's
listening
fine.
to Alan. Who cares? Yeah.
That's right. Didn't notice.
I think we gotta go down here, right?
Yep, gotta go southwest through the door, speak to the robot to obtain a card passport, which allows us to play the third minigame.
A card passport. Let's see. Hey, robot.
The robot.
Robot.
Hello, welcome, what'll it be? You guys are lucky. We got some good stuff in today. It's the passport for the card game, and it comes with a starter set. It's a great deal. You hardly ever come across these things nowadays. Oh, don't worry about the price. Call it a freebie.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Guard passport.
Now I can play solitaire.
Now I can play cards. Oh boy.
Yep.
Where is this?
Here, I think.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
I want to play. I want to play.
Deck included.
Yep. So yeah, we haven't really gotten to, I think, an EVS point, other than, I think, save points function as an EVS point, but we do have 3 of the 4 mini games in Xenosaga Episode 1 available to us now. I'm not sure what we'll do with them. I need to actually take a look at these mini games and see what we can do, but we'll probably demonstrate them. You've seen the drill one, of course.
Right.
You're Captain.
We've seen the eggs one, too, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Looks like I ate a bit too much. It's not every day you get to eat curry that bad.
Sure, man.
Whatever.
Sure, whatever.
Take the back to the staff room that we just came from.
I will take the staff room. Wahaha.
And then we're actually going to go to the northwest. There we go.
Okay.
And we're going to receive an email as we're going down these steps.
You know, this is... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, we'll receive another one if we take a path on the right.
Email. I don't know how we're doing all this stuff while holding this plate of food, or this tray of food.
Magic. EVS plugin. Vector First R&D Division. I'm sending the new version of the EVS Environmental Simulator. I'm just kidding. The EVS calculation numerical values for the observed environment reproduces imaginary maps.
He's not kidding.
Well, you want me to read the whole thing like that? I will. The following maps are already available. Kos-mos Simulator, Woglinda, and the Woglinde, excuse me. Asteroid Pleroma. That's an asteroid?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
That did not look like an asteroid.
It was an asteroid that basically had a station built around it.
Okay, I see. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They probably was clear that it was an asteroid too, and I was just like herpa-derpa.
They did mention that it was an asteroid at one point, yes.
Yeah, I'm just dumb. The EVS will be saved when this email is sent. It will be possible to use the EVS Environment Simulator after this. Main menu, and EVS. It is necessary to connect the connection gear to the plate. In order to do so, please connect your character to the EVS plate. Press the triangle button under the condition specified in the above map and the main menu will appear. Now the EVs within the will be used.
So silly.
Yeah, well, you know. The EVS, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you know, look in the
basic
plugins.
Gist, plug-in, yep. We got it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I don't remember what voice I gave this dude. The EVS is very handy. You can revisit places you've been to before. Yeah, it's possible to get items you forgot using the EVS, too. I get it. You don't have to keep putting it in parentheses.
The environmental simulator.
Because like, the way she said that implies that she said EVS, environmental simulator. You know, like...
Of course.
I get it.
We must
Let's
explain
just shorthand it.
every time.
That's right. Apparently, there are some items that are rare beneficial to collect, which means that it's better to take a roundabout way to around the map. It's good to explore the surrounding area even when you have destination in mind. Wouldn't it be nice to have the time to take the scenic route?
Yeah. All right. Now, do we have to... Yeah, we don't have to download on that one.
But we will on the next one.
Yeah, we'll check our plugins here real quick. Yeah, so we've got this stuff here. We can't do it right now because we have to actually be at a EVS point to do it.
Right.
And then we got our plugins. Sprinkle!
Oh yeah, I forgot about Sprinkle.
Sprinkle! Eggs is back to the VX 10,000. Look at that. Iconic mech. Alright, anyway.
Yes, everybody's favorite mech, the VS 10,000.
Uh-huh. Actually wanted to see something here. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's the, so she's level 10. I can't remember what level she was last. I think she might have been 8, so I think there is a little bit of EXP sharing in this game, but...
Oh, akin to like how Xenogears did it?
Yeah.
There's like a percentage?
Yeah, yeah, but I don't think that applies... Oh, and one thing, these have skills that can be extracted. I think there's a trick to doing this, because this is the red ring, this is physical attack +2, that's what we just got for fighting Margulis. I don't remember exactly what the problem is here, so I'll investigate that, but we are going to want to start learning skills at a certain point here, because it's very handy to be able to set those.
Maybe you have to have it equipped first or something.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
We don't of course want to use the red ring on Xion because it's not a big benefit, but let's see. Skills. So I think that one had... No, but we can extract from the scope right now for some reason. Oh, it's because of our skill level. See how we have S level 1?
Oh, yes. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Tracking now.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we have to, and now the red ring has disappeared, so we can't actually extract from it. Scope is...
Okay, so it can't be equipped before you pull from. Interesting.
Correct, yeah. Scope is actually pretty decent to extract from. Ironically, if we'd gotten the purple ring, we could have given it to Xion, and that would have been pretty good for her, because we want good. But the red ring is good for, like, Ziggy or Kos-mos, generally.
Right.
So yeah, I'm not going to mess with this currently because I am actually going to check before doing that, just to make sure we're doing it kind of the right way here. Because as I recall, this system is a little finicky, but we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, at least we got it cleared on what we want to do.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna go to the right here and get another email.
Read
email science.
Read email. I like reading email.
To whom it may concern, Sugiyama Securities. Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals recently announced that Damarung DRL Drug Research Laboratory, which was under construction for some time, has been completed. The staff from Tenon Pharmaceuticals, now New Sendai Research Lab and Vector Biotechnology R&D Center, moreover, met and are now collaborating on several projects. Some well-informed sources have said they heard that a few of their projects are likely to achieve good results in the near future. Research results show that they should expect a fast entrance of new products into the market due to the cooperative efforts of the companies within the Vector conglomerate. The construction of this facility was shortened by 3 months through the acquisition of ample funds. In effect, this resulted in the reduction of time allocated for research and progress and ultimately shortened the time required to acquire new knowledge. This is entirely the result of your investment. Dividend for this investment, item Ether Pack S ×5. That's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, all other pharmaceutical companies began cutting the price of their current products due to this announcement by Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals. Similarly, the market price of this item has also been reduced approximately 10% across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep, so because we invested in Vector, this is what happened, and now we're going to download. So now we have saved the attachment, so we now have 5 more Ether Pack S's.
Perfect. Now we're going to go back down into the left.
Look at it. Look at it. Okay, cool. Down into the left.
A beautiful thing, yes. Yep.
Walking around with food.
There's a door.
There's a door.
That's restaurant and bar. Hold on a second.
There's a door down here.
We're looking for the crew quarters. That's the restaurant and bar.
Crew quarters.
Oh, that might be the crew quarters right there, and the little door right there.
This one?
Yeah, maybe.
I cannot recall which. I don't recall the layout of this place very well. Let's see.
Yeah,
this looks like
what we want. In the middle of this room, the curved couch on the right side. Examine the couch along the lower section.
Disarm key?
Yep, that's what you want.
Cool.
We'll leave this room and go north around the next crew quarters area until we reach a 4-way split with the upper path pointing toward the bridge.
I assume we're leaving toward the north here.
Yeah.
So this is one of
yeah, go around to the north here.
This area is the first time it really hit me that this game does not have a lot of background music.
Yeah.
Where am I going here? Oh, there's a 4-way split.
To the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go east here.
Okay. Oh, hey, cool. So yeah, we got a couple of points here. We got a nice little save point. But yeah, you can tell like in the email menu and all sorts of places there's good music going on, but in a lot of places, in most, you know, dungeons or on the Elsa here, there's just no background music. It's just kind of ambient noise. All right, and we got a shop here.
Yep.
So we can buy stuff. Looks like we do have, yeah, so we got some decent armors and stuff. That's a Kos-mos. We got some stuff for cards.
There's a card pack.
Starter
it's a booster pack.
Card pack. Yep. Our game booster pack. It says we don't have either one of these, but I thought we were given a starter set.
You were given a starter set. Maybe there's more than one?
Alright. Yeah.
Or maybe you haven't opened it because you haven't opened the game, so it doesn't count as... I don't know.
I kind of like the effect this does. Look at that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Wob, 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 wob.
And that one's got circles coming up.
Yep. So now we're going to go back to the fork where the bridge is at. And we're going to go south, back into the big room.
Okay.
As I carry this hot plate to your left, west area, westerly way. There should be a elevator along the wall here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And we're going to go to B1, because apparently the ship has a basement.
I would like to go to B1. Ooh, a basement.
Don't know why the ship has a basement, but... On the lower floor, we'll take a few steps up and destroy the object on our left for an ether pack.
After this cutscene.
Good morning, Kos-mos.
So we finally meet. Now, where does the real you exist?
It's a weird way to say that.
Good night.
I guess nobody's here.
So here's your having a PS2 controller. We're playing doubles.
Yeah.
I trust this will work correctly. But why?
Kevin, you didn't die on Milsh, did you? Can't remember. Was that his name? Was it Kevin? Kyle? I can't remember.
It was Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin, okay.
Bypass subject secure.
Covering about 70%
Control bindings
of the
released to level
subject's
6.
view.
That's amazing.
Everybody down on the floor!
This facility is now under control of the UTIC organization.
UTIC.
Okay.
Any resistance whatsoever will be met with deadly force. So don't even think about trying anything. As long as you follow our orders, you will not be harmed. We appreciate your cooperation.
People always making that power play.
Mm-hmm. Prototype.
1? Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
Listen, guys, this is why you don't try to rush a scientist in their work.
Yeah.
He's lucky to have survived. Oof. That would have hurt.
Uh-huh.
Well, that shit's gone.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Am I dead?
A legitimate question.
Is this the same archetype from before?
Listen, dude, she saved your butt. Maybe not a good idea. Not sure that it would do anything either, but that's beside the point.
Indeed.
Please don't ruin my perfectly good paint job.
He's shaking.
Well, honestly, with the level of PTSD he's probably experiencing, it's amazing he can be in the room with her at all.
Uh-huh.
Truly amazing. That's some fortitude.
Alright. Made it to the basement.
Which, for the record, anybody who deals with PTSD, like, that's not a slight on anybody who can't be in the room with whatever triggers them. You're no less fortitudinous.
Indeed.
Alright. Yes, so we got that. We will walk to the east side. You will receive another email.
Also, I can fire my plug-in through the tray. Woohoo!
I would appreciate your help. I would appreciate your cooperation in the search, but there's something I should tell you first. In approximately 1,200 seconds, the AI in the question will be completed. That's right, the time oh, this is that, okay. That's right, the time allocated to the search has actually already started, and there isn't much time remaining. I don't believe I mentioned this to you in my previous email, and I apologize for leaving out details. Well then, I'd like to briefly explain the search that is about to begin. We will continue monitoring Mercury around the clock. We know what time the invasion is supposed to take place, but are taking extra precautions. I will send you an email once we confirm the intruder has made access. Use your AI to identify the intruder's access node. Give me the approximate location if you cannot clearly identify it. We'll dispatch our investigators in those specific locations. That way we can restrict the culprit and close in on him. Nice.
Alright.
Angiropa.
Angiropa. So they're working on it?
Yep. Okay. We're gonna... There's a fork here to the east. We're going to take the north path, go into the door, and there's a number of crates to destroy in here, which contain some ether upgrade and some medkits.
Ether upgrade, medkit.
And then we'll head south.
South?
Yeah. And at the bottom of the path on the left side are 2 wall units. Ether upgrade and 50G. At the end.
Ether upgrade, 50G. Cool.
Perfect. Follow the regular path further to the southeast. At the bottom of the stairs, collect the 200G and 150G from the crates.
$150, $200.
We'll proceed west, save our game, and go through the door. Or once we go through the door, rather.
Oh. Like, there's no save point there.
Right, I know. I'm sorry. I lied.
What have you done?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Hey, Chaos. Saving game. Alright. What's up, Chaos?
Oh, Chaos. Were you able to talk with Kos-mos? No, she seemed to be asleep, so I didn't want to bother her. I'll try again later. Oh, that's too bad. But she was quite beautiful, even asleep. Like an angel. Why, thank you. By the way, have you seen the commander? I saw the commander go into the maintenance lab. Just go up the elevator on the left and the hangar up ahead. Really? That's great help, thanks.
Okay.
Alright.
What am I do here?
So we're going to go to the left, that door.
To the left?
No, yeah, the door right up to the north, because you're looking at that little flashing light, the door on the left of that.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah. We're going to destroy 2 wall units on the left wall as we're going. For a red door.
Segment address number 8.
That's right. There's a computer terminal to our right. When we activate it, a path will form and connect 2 sides.
Beep boop. Did that.
I guess. It's supposed to connect them. What happened when you pushed the button?
Oh, I see. Interesting. Huh. Safe area immediately.
Perfect.
Cool. Alright.
Take the right branch to get some money. And we'll take the left for more money and items.
I like money and items.
Including a decoder.
I like decoders.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like an accessory too.
Yeah. Ah.
Just a giant floating ring.
Decoder 10. Spirit pendant. The hell does that do? Let's see here.
Whoa, what the dilly?
Oh. Prevents ether attack down. That's kind of cool. I wanted to look at something here. Let's see. I go the long way again? No, I just can't read. Alright, so... Yeah, I like to check this occasionally. So we do have the key for segment address 10 now, so we can get the treasure out of there at some point, and we're collecting some of the other ones here. We will be completing the entire segment file at some point. Alright, I assume I head back up.
Yep. And then head north. I'm going to go left when you reach the wall.
Okay.
Destroy everything here.
I like destroying things. I got a biosphere.
You did. We're going to go back the way we came, and we're going to go right this time. And we're going to ignore the first door.
Okay.
And go through the second door leading west.
I like doors.
Which will open up to a big area with all sorts of objects to destroy.
Ah, good.
On both the left and right sides. So you may continue your war on objects.
I feel like Link with a room full of pottery. Hey, it's Hammer.
That's not Hammer. Hammer's like a weasel-looking dude. Huh? What are you doing? Oh, nothing. Just looking for the commander. And destroying all your products.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what happened to the pod you were in? Oh, if you mean the escape pod, we cleared it out already. After all, it may be small, but military escape pods use cutting-edge technology. They sell for quite a lot to right people. I see. So you put the pod up for sale? Oh, shoot. I'm really sorry. Please pretend you didn't hear that. It was all the captain's idea. Oh, it's completely alright. It's not like it belonged to me, and I'm sure the military is just another piece of equipment. Yeah, just don't tell the military.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
Segment address.
Another door.
Number 14. Yep. Do we have the key for that one? Nope.
No, just 10.
Ether upgrade. Money. Fiber suit. We're gonna take a look at that one. Ah.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Good defense.
I will think about it.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you think about it?
I'll think about it.
You should. You should think about it.
I'm gonna think for a while.
You know, thinking's dangerous, I know, but...
Dangerous pastime. I know.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like...
something from Mass Effect?
Yes, but also I know what this room is in this game. It does also look like Joker should be sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming I got everything in here.
Yeah, we'll head back to where Chaos is at the save point.
I like it. So we're still ignoring that door.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We got more stuff to find, dog.
That's right. It's cold outside, dog.
Yeah, clearly that's where Cherenkov is, so we're like, nope. His food can wait. He didn't care enough to come get it.
I do remember, that's the other thing I remember about this part of the game, is I carried this plate of food for entirely too long. There's a treasure chest over there, look at that.
That's probably the chest related to that door, I bet.
Yeah, I think that's a segment address, which means I know what's in that chest, actually. That's a robot part. Golden chest.
Well, I guess we'll mark it.
I like robots.
Cold robot part.
Okay. So
episode 6.
We need to, we need to go back down this way, I think. I remember right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good. I remembered right. There are a lot of items on this ship.
There really are.
We are looting them blind.
Well, yes. To the south. To the south.
To the south.
Yep, and we'll take the elevator.
They say y'all in the south. Alright, so taking the elevator down.
Yep, and we'll check out the crates.
I'll use the
left side of the hangar.
Alright. Look at this. We got eggs units and robots.
And robots. That eggs unit looks a little familiar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What does that one look like?
Well, it's got the same coloring as Virgil's, but I know that's not Virgil's.
Ah, yes. Hello. What are we doing here?
But I do know whose eggs unit that is, but I will not share until we are further along.
I see. Phew. Yeah, I know whose it is too, actually.
It's Kos-mos's. Anyway.
Yeah, clearly.
Yep.
Got some ether
Talk to the robot in the middle of the area to buy some stuff for your eggs, and then take the upper left elevator.
Hello, friendo.
Is there anything you need?
Oh yeah, you can upgrade frames if you want.
Okay, so do the frames in this one work similar to the way they did in Xenogears?
Well,
or are they different?
Well, check it out. So we can see the improvement at the bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
So we get more frame HP. I don't know what PARM is. Physical armament, I guess, is what that is.
I think so. Yeah, I think because I think it's P-arm and E-arm.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
Not EARM.
So
although that's funny.
EARM. Yeah, roughly they do work the same way. Yes.
Okay.
We should probably go ahead and upgrade this 8.
And then I'm assuming agility. I don't know what would WAGL be.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Great.
Let's upgrade the frame on this one. The generator. There's a reason I'm a little hesitant.
Defensive power, right?
Yes, that's right. Alright, so we restored that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got Eggs unit weapons, which these are interesting. I don't think I'm gonna mess with these too much because you can't really compare them from what I remember. I don't know. I sort of feel like they didn't realize the mech system in this game very well. It's pretty basic. Like you can tell it's roughly based on how they did it in Xenogears, but there's not a lot going on.
They had other priorities.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is definitely equipped. It's just not showing the differences here. So we can see the equip one over there. So Shion's Eggs unit is currently using this sword and this gun. And so we can do 2 swords, we can do 2 guns. I think all these other ones are pretty much guns, yeah. So there's like beam stuff, there's missile pods. I think missile pods go on the back. So yeah. Let's just look real quick. We'll go over. Thank you very much.
I like these robots. They got some personality.
Yeah, they're kind of fun. Okay, so yeah, we can see we've got this sword here. We have this. There's an ammo here. This is
the back. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Alternate. So we can put a missile pod there. We do have Ox armor, EF circuit, and nothing here. So Shion's Eggs unit, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shion's Eggs unit is pretty much basically equipped at this point. So we could grab a couple of things and upgrade the weapons. I'm not overly concerned about that at the moment. I will check on this at some point and see if there's anything we need to buy, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to quite make it through this Elsa section in this episode. So I may run back and grab some upgrades. But it's not urgent at the moment either, so
okay.
I think we're in pretty good shape.
Well, then we'll take the upper left elevator and go through the door for a scheme.
Upper left elevator using lift. And we're going in here?
Yep.
Yep.
There. Whoa.
You?
I didn't see you in your room.
Where he was at.
It's okay.
I thought you might be a little hungry. What were you doing?
Trying not to shoot Kos-mos in the head.
At Kos-mos? With a gun in your hand?
Oh, it's a bad habit.
That is such a terrible lie.
I see. Well, you are a soldier after all. I know someone with a habit like that. He's always carrying a sword around with a weird grin plastered on his face. Don't you think that's dangerous?
Yeah. That's definitely dangerous.
Who?
So this is the android that can take on the Gnosis. She sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah. But regardless of what she looks like, she's still a weapon.
I suppose you're right.
She's my baby.
Before we left the Woglinde, what was his name? Lieutenant Virgil? He was killed by this android's battle algorithm, wasn't he? I'm not trying to blame you. Logic, reason, they can bring about death. Happens all the time.
I never thought she would ever do something like that.
You programmed her basic logic architecture, right?
Yes, pretty much. I always thought of her like a daughter. Or more like a friend, maybe. But...
I see. Well, I doubt we could have saved the lieutenant from that situation anyway.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I noticed you eat very neatly.
Hmm? That's part of who I am.
Hard not to compare to the rest of them.
That is.
So, what were you doing on the Woglinde?
Why do you ask?
Just wondering. You somehow seemed different from the other crew members.
The Woglinde task force was assembled hastily. Besides, I'm a soldier. I'll go to where I'm assigned.
Here, servant, take this from me.
Soldier?
That surprises you?
He's literally wearing military uniform anyway.
Well, looks like we've lost them.
Yeah. Thanks to your linking directly to the main controls.
You're welcome. Oh, I just received a UMN pulse. Preparing to long-distance jump to the Federation capital of 5th Jerusalem.
Momo, we're not going back to the subcommittee headquarters.
What? Why not?
I was told to escort you to the autonomous government of 2nd Miltia. I'm sorry. Those were my orders.
All right. Now setting course for Miltian star system.
So sad.
I'd be sad too.
Yeah.
She's basically being told that her parents don't want to be around her. From her perspective.
Right.
The
I've
subcommittee
received word
on
that the 100
Glass
series is on
oh,
board a
Close
ship
Encounters?
headed
Yes.
for 2nd Miltia.
Well, that was fast. Once she's safely transferred to the UMN control center on 2nd Miltia, we'll finally have a little peace of mind.
We can blow her up.
It's all such a bother, though. It would have been so much easier to perform the analysis here.
We can't decode the protection in that Realian here. We have to send her to the UMN control center, located at the former Vector Transfer Gate control facility.
That's right.
As you
the
know.
entire area within a few dozen light years of Old Miltia has been sealed off ever since that incident 14 years ago. So this certainly beats traveling through regular space.
Joachim Mizrahi. You really outdid yourself this time.
Don't think that's quite the voice I was expecting for him.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're absolutely right.
By the way,
My husband was
do
a
you
tool.
really think the Y data is hidden within that Realian?
We have conclusive evidence that she holds the code to unlock the UMN transfer gate leading to the sealed-off sector. Aside from that, she's pretty much a mystery. We'll just have to open her up and see.
If she doesn't have it, we'll be required to delay the Zohar project. How will we explain that to the council?
Even if it's lost,
It's all
we still
about the
have one other
dang
lead.
golden obstacle.
Yep.
Let me pull up my documents. This image was processed from the only remaining surveillance camera. The picture's unclear, but that boy served as Joachim's assistant. Judging from the time frame, we believe he was somehow involved with the Y data.
Where did the boy come from?
The records are missing. The only information we have is that he was
Where'd he
14
go?
and studying at the University of Bormio. But even that's just second-hand information from Mizrahi.
It's
He got into
chaos.
Bormio at 14? Must have been pretty smart.
You don't know what happened to him?
Correct. It's currently under investigation.
If he's alive, he'd be 28 years old now.
This research paper is on the secondary effects of the Hilbert wave.
The Hilbert effect. Do you think there's a chance he slipped into Vector?
Back when UTIC was still the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Research Center, Mizrahi's main patron was none other than Vector. It's certainly a possibility. There's no concrete evidence, of course.
Dr. Mizrahi, please continue your investigation of this issue.
Yes, of course.
In any case, our first priority is to get access to the old Miltia sector. Our hands are tied until we recover the original Zohar located there.
Oh, that was weird.
That was weird looking, yes.
Oh. This game is showing its age.
Okay, so we got quite a bit of information there. So we learned a bit about Cherenkov, kind of who he is. You know,
he's a soldier.
He's a soldier, yeah. We saw the cutscene earlier where he was waving the gun around, you know, at Kos-mos and stuff. And why? Because he's very clearly traumatized by her prototype, her predecessor, or the original version before she was completed. You know, she looked very different in that scene for some reason. Hey, buddy, we're talking about you.
So, that curry was, well, it was very good. Commander, just say thank you for the dinner. Oh, right. Thank you for dinner.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome. I hope you really liked it.
He did. You had a question?
Yeah, so I'm not even going to attempt to replicate what she said, but the Mizrahi organization became UTIC.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
He works for UTIC, or at least did. I'm under the impression
when you
he still
say
does.
he, who do you mean?
Cherenkov.
Cherenkov.
That's who we were talking about.
All right.
His history.
Right.
But maybe he was also like a spy in UTIC as well, because now he's wearing the Galactic Federal military uniform right now.
Yes, he's an officer in the Galaxy Federation as well.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that he's a plant then, and maybe because there's he met up with mysterious hooded figure who gave him a controller. Like,
yes,
that makes me think that maybe it wasn't UTIC giving him that; it was somebody else.
Who would that be?
And UTIC, I don't know. We haven't made. I don't have enough data for that, but like, but whoever Margulis is with too, right? Like, because they're not UTIC either. Or maybe they are.
Margulis is clearly involved with him as well.
Right, yeah, with Cherenkov for sure, but I don't know what organization Margulis is part of, is the thing.
Yeah.
Their colors are similar to UTIC, but I don't think they're UTIC.
Yeah, so this is the tip of the iceberg on why this game is so incredibly confusing. There are a lot of different organizations here. So the ones we've heard about so far are the UTIC organization, we've heard of the Galaxy Federation, and we've heard of the Kukai Foundation currently.
Right.
There are other organizations, just to let you know, but those are the three we've heard of so far. And, Vector, of course.
Right. By the end of it, we're going to look like that meme where the guy, he's like, has his hand on the Post-its and all the string
Charlie
everywhere.
Day,
And he's just like, yeah. We're going to look like that by the end of this.
Yes. Especially by the end of episode 3. It's going to be like, hold on. The strings are crossing all over each other. What is happening right now? Like, I love these games for a couple of reasons. There's nostalgia. There's a lot of things in the world building that are pretty fun. The characters are fun. Some of the underlying themes, as confused as they get, are very fun. But there are so many organizations. It is just a staggering amount of organizations in this world.
You got a graph for this?
Yeah. I need a chart. Help me. I need a chart. Yeah.
This is going to need a bubble chart, the ones that like all tie to each other in different weird ways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, at least we're not carrying this plate of food anymore.
Yep.
You appeared to have a question about during the scene where Xion was talking with Cherenkov, and she was talking about weapons. How she knows somebody that carries a sword around.
Oh yeah, like I'm assuming that she's talking about her brother, but who? Like
that's correct. She's talking about her brother there. So that's not really spoilery. That's the only reason I feel comfortable clarifying that she is talking about her brother. She keeps talking about how her brother is like no good and stuff. So yeah, we know that he is always reading books and doing nothing, blah blah blah, and he walks around with a huge grin on his face, an odd grin on his face, carrying a sword. Yeah.
Oh, brother. Anyway,
yeah.
From here, we leave the room to get a new destination.
So, yeah, real briefly, we also saw the contact subcommittee, all of that. They're the contact subcommittee. They were talking about how they need to get back into the old Miltia sector. They need to do that using something called the Y data, which apparently Momo has. The only other lead was Joachim Mizrahi's assistant, which we know very little about currently.
Like a star chart kind of data?
That's a very good question, because they talk about how the sector is sealed off. So what does that mean? And in this world, we do have FTL. There's column jumping. We jump through the UMN to do FTL, basically tunneling travel, FTL travel. So you have to decode the gate for the old Miltia sector, which is what it seems to mean that the old Miltia sector is sealed off right now. So the Y data basically will allow us to decode that and reach the old Miltia sector where the original Zohar is stored, is what they just said. Yeah.
So, just to kind of like make sure I'm wrapping my head around this.
Yep.
The when they make a jump through the UMNs, they have a specific coordinate key that like the gate will open and it will streamline them to their designated spot, right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. The Woglinda task force was between gates. They were in normal space, and so they were attempting to withdraw from the sector when the Gnosis intercepted them and destroyed the task force. So from that we can imply, and it is eventually downright stated, the Gnosis do not need, like, they can emerge from wherever. They could just
they seem to live in that space, really, is kind of like their home.
Right. It was the same animation when they showed up. They appeared to be gating in, is what they were doing. Whereas ships, we have to actually use particular gates. So we have to gate jump in order to actually achieve faster than light travel. There's some nuance to some of that, but yeah, it's an interesting little piece of lore there.
So I guess my question then is, would it be possible to just fly in regular space to Old Miltia, or is that just such a big distance that it's not really practical, and that's why they need the gate?
So if you think about it, think about like even traveling to Alpha Centauri from here at relativistic speeds, or lower, like slower than the speed of light speeds. You're talking a very, 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 very long journey. I don't remember the exact amount of time, say staggeringly fast spacecraft, it takes us several days to get to the moon with a staggeringly fast spacecraft. So yeah, even assuming we're going faster than that, what is it? There was I don't remember the satellite, but it basically is at the outer edge of the Oort cloud around our star system. Or it's basically left. It's gone into interstellar space, and that's taken a long time. So technically, yes, I believe you can travel to Old Miltia. Based on the data we have currently about why the sector is sealed off, I believe that is correct.
I think one of our Voyager satellites have made it out that far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. But yeah, it would just take a staggering amount of time to get there. So it's impractical, really. We have to gate jump to get back there.
So it's always worth the question, though, because like when we look at Star Trek, right? Because they have their impulse engines.
Yes.
And it depends on which Star Trek you're watching, but like from interplanetary travel, seems like impulse is sufficient, but then when you're talking about intersystem travel, that's when warp is really often used.
Yeah.
And so just trying to kind of get a gauge of like how they treat the speed, relativistic speed.
Not to diverge
here in this game
too much, but yeah, it does depend very much so. I've actually found the first Star Trek movies warp scale to be one of the more helpful ones, along with a little bit of the 90s, because the 90s Star Trek used a different warp scale than original. Right. But the first Star Trek movie states impulse as warp, so they go warp 0.5, and that's an appreciable fraction of warp, but they are going impulse speed. So I think that holds true for most of Star Trek, so that's why interplanetary travel is so incredibly quick within the same star system at impulse, because you're doing some warp travel, but it's not the same thing as engaging warp drive. That you have to dig into some Star Trek technical manuals and read a bunch of things to come to that conclusion, because it seems like they're just kind of flying their ship. You know, the stars aren't moving in weird long patterns or anything like that. So yeah, it appears to be different, but it's way too fast to not have them being at least using some sort of physics defying mechanic to fly that quick.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, you know, and then the other example, the best of both worlds, the next generation, you are entering the solar system around Saturn, which I could diverge even more into that, but basically from Saturn to Earth, at the fastest impulse they could muster was around 22 minutes. So that's ridiculously, insanely fast.
That is wicked fast. Yeah.
You're just blistering speeds. But anyway, to kind of circle back to this, my understanding is we don't have any equivalent of impulse drive on interstellar spacecraft in this universe. There's nothing like that going on. So it's basically going to be, you know, relativistic speeds, and then you have FTL, which functions over the UMN. You can gate jump and things like that. So, yeah, it's even worse. It's totally impractical to try to fly to a star system at non-FTL speeds.
That's what I assumed, but I felt like it was worth clarity for my own understanding, and then if anybody else was wondering too.
Yeah, I am jumping ahead a little bit on, because I have a lot of knowledge from the other games of this that allows me to make that call, but really, like, this isn't going to become relevant for a very long time. So
no, you're good.
Yeah. So
and I think we've digressed a little too much on this anyway.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll move on. But yeah, I mean that's a little clarification. And yeah, I did want to make sure to note that's where the original Zohar is. We've seen a Zohar emulator, and by we I mean the party has seen a Zohar emulator, which is interesting.
Yeah. And they made it pretty clear that's where the Zohar was, because it's the Zohar project, and they got to get hold of the Zohar to do that. So
yeah, it's incredibly important for nebulous reasons. Here we go.
Hey, Miss Vector, if you're just lounging around, come to the bridge for a sec. What could it be? I wonder if something happened.
I'm too busy lounging around, all right?
Right, because, you know, she's been doing all the work since she got here.
Miss Vector. All right, I assume we're taking the lift here?
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way out.
All right.
I'm gonna run south to find Tony. You already robbed them of those boxes.
I need to rob them of those boxes again. Hey, Tony.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Tony.
Hey, Tony.
It's not here, nor there, or anywhere. I don't like green eggs and ham. Man, where the heck is it? Damn, you should be more organized. Whoever's responsible, come on out.
Problem?
That'd be me. I'm the one responsible. Okay, this is not the time to be doing these kinds of stupid things. Is something the matter? Oh, Shion, it's you. I was just looking for something. Just can't find it. How about you? You want to help out little old me?
I'll help.
Sure. Really? Shion, you're the one I can always count on to be there. So what are you looking for? It's a map of all the hazardous sections in space. The captain went and lost it, and now he's yelling at me to find it. Well, I figured it's got to be somewhere on this ship.
Good point.
Oh, you mean this other map that I stole earlier? A hazardous map? Sure, I'll look for it. Thanks, you're a great help. Find it as quick as you can. I'll stand here and be useless.
You said a hazardous map, and it made me think you touched the map, and it's like, ow, that's so hazardous. Oh.
It's a potent map.
Yes. Of course.
Okay, so we're going to return to the main floor and head back to the robot who gave us the card passport.
How do I get there?
I think I can help you with that. I think.
How did I get here? Alright.
It's a great question. Desmond the Moon Bear.
There's so many cutscenes that it's really easy to just be like, wait, where was I walking? Like 20 minutes ago?
Right.
What?
Right. Yep. This time we're going to go east here, out that door.
Out this door.
Yeah. Yep. And we're gonna go this way.
Oh. Okay. Going up here, I assume.
Yep.
Phew.
Go east.
Alright, where now, sorry?
Let's go north, I believe.
Up here?
No, that's wrong. I'm sorry. South.
South.
Maybe.
There's nothing here.
I was wrong. It's the north door then.
Alright. He's not back there, I know.
Yep, and then west again, I believe.
It's an emergency
Looks
switch.
like an emergency switch.
I'm not gonna press that. Alright. Oh, there's a door here. There's a door there.
Keep going west,
Go this
I
way.
believe. And then south. Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, there it is. Take that elevator.
Okay.
Go to 1F.
I will go to 1F.
Woof.
1 floor.
Why do we do 1F but not 1B?
I don't know. Hi, Alan.
Go south. Yeah.
South? In here?
Yeah, no, not through there. Okay. Like around this thing.
Okay.
The left side would have been better, but that's fine. Right there, south. Restaurant and bar.
Do. And
if I'm right, should pop you out. Boom. Go south a little bit.
This guy?
Yeah, keep going.
Oh.
Keep going. We just had to get into this room.
Oh, okay.
We gotta go past the robot to trigger an email.
Read email. Oh, read no emails. Oh boy.
Tekken 4.
Oh boy. King of Iron Fist tournament. That's nice. Thanks,
Kazuya.
Thanks for that. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's all we needed to do here. Go back out.
All right. The staff room? No, that's different. We need to go out this way.
Yeah. Yep. And we're gonna go directly across and into that crew quarters that we went into earlier.
Directly across the way into here.
Yep. You're gonna look at the table on the left. It's an email we're trying to trigger here. It will apparently... it will only trigger if you run in between the upper and upper right stools.
Upper and...
The 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock. There it is. That's the only place it triggers.
Wow, that's weird.
It is.
Rival. Ooh.
What is this?
Boutique MIG. Huh.
It looks handwritten. Made in a Galaxy will have its new fall and winter items available from September 1st, 4767. We will also be selling the brands you love and have purchased from Confetti Boutique at our shop starting this fall. We look forward to your visit via the net. Pret-a-porter. Simons and Blancho, Nathaniel, Custom General, Mostel. Okay. 3 Men and Elvis.
Oh boy, we got the emails going.
That's right.
Great.
Make your way north toward the bridge for a cutscene.
Toward the bridge. I like cutscenes. Hey, Alan.
Hey, Chief. Oh, Alan, what's the matter? Oh, Chief, I've been thinking a lot since then. And they seem to be pretty good people, so I'm thinking of trying to meet them halfway, bit by bit. Wow, Alan, I'm surprised. You're usually so hard-headed with your logic and preconceptions, so I was a little worried you'd become one of the Wells aliens. I'm sorry, what?
Wells
aliens?
What? Could it be a reference to the Wells Reapers from Xenogears? Could it be a reference to H.G. Wells? What's going on?
Oh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think about the H.G. Wells part. Anyway.
Good luck.
Good luck. Bye. Oh, that's not it. That is my efforts.
Bye.
Alan.
I assume we're going
Alan.
up this way. This is the bridge, I think. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Going on the bridge.
To the bridge.
Cutscene.
What the? There it is again. That's so weird.
What is it?
It's the catapult deck. There seems to be something wrong with the hatch.
Air pressure?
No leaks at the moment. I wonder if it's the electrical system.
Shall I take a look at it?
That'd be great.
I mean, apparently,
doesn't look like a leak.
Ship.
But be careful, just in case.
Got it.
Great.
Yep. I know I said it once before, but his hat is still making me chuckle every time I, see it.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Hey, man.
Yeah, talk to him again. The PA announcement? Oh, I just wanted to ask your help us to prepare for the gate jump. Great timing. Can you go check the catapult? What? The hazardous area map? What do you need that for? Tony's looking for it. What the hell is he doing? It's right here, of course. Huh? I'm saying that I have it, see? This is it, right? Tell that Morin to quit goofing off and get back here right now.
Alright, we got the map. The totally pointless errand to bring that back. Look down here. Look at all this.
Well, yeah, you know though the captain
he found it and was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A little terminal back here. I like the little bridge of this area. This is a cool little ship.
It is. And we're going. Speaking of the bridge, we're going to leave it.
We're going to leave the bridge.
And we're going to head east to receive another email.
Okay, we're gonna go east. Give me an email. Thank you. Read email.
Yep. Hey, our save point has an EVS thing on it now. This is a notification of an investment trust service called the UM Fund that is available through Sugiyama Securities. What is the UM Fund? Our investment professionals have selected what we feel are the... Okay, we've already read all that before.
Benefits.
Yeah, but it's just new things, I guess.
Yeah.
VentureLink is offering its particle generator device to the entire universe, which utilizes techniques developed through Rigel particle research and has a highly effective energy-saving small particle accelerating center. VentureLink has completed the development of the Rigel particle accelerator that has a high cost-effect ratio. Recently, people have been speculating that the beam weapon Vector Industries has been developing will make use of the Rigel particle accelerator as well. Tesla Instruments. Well, I immediately don't want to invest in that, but let's continue. In terms of market share, Tesla Instruments holds the top spot for control chips used for multipurpose robots and the 5th spot for multipurpose semiconductor sales. The two leading companies in robot sales performance, Vector Industries and Hyams, use Tesla Instruments multipurpose robot controls in their products. Chemical Union Distribution Center. The Chemical Union Distribution Center, or the CUDC, was established through the joint contributions of various pharmaceutical companies in the industry with the purpose of providing smooth distribution channels and cost reduction. Among the 17 contributing companies, including Vector Tenon Pharmaceuticals, Dawson Pharmaceuticals, and Hasegawa Biochemical, currently plans are being implemented in an effort to make the distribution center more efficient. The amount of your investment will be the same regardless of the corporation chosen. This time it is 1,000 G. Please read the articles related, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Let us know what you want.
All right. Before we invest, I do want to point out real quickly, there are a number of companies, most of them pretty unimportant, being kind of shown. There's Tesla Instruments, VentureLink, all sorts of stuff. This is the first mention of Hyams. Two leading companies in robot sales performance, Vector Industries and Hyams. I'm just pointing out that Hyams has been mentioned here. And we're moving on. So, I think we're gonna...
Hyams is important. It's gonna be on the test later.
Hyams is important. Remember that Hyams was mentioned here.
Yes, we are going to invest in VentureLink.
VentureLink, all right. We are.
VentureLink may be a company with decent technology if the capabilities of its Rigel particle accelerator are catching Vector's attention. I'm sure more people will hear about this company soon enough. So I've decided to invest in VentureLink.
Done and done. Sent reply. Okay. We have replied here, and then we are able to save our game. And we do have an EVS thing here, which is pretty cool. I don't know if this is a good time to do it, because Shion's by herself, but these are not very high-level enemies. So I think one thing we can do here...
Oh yeah, you can go into Kos-mos' simulator.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the EVS simulator real quick. So,
did you save?
Pretty sure I did. Hold on. I'll double check, make sure.
As long as you did, because I don't want us to like go through all this and then you like die in the simulator accidentally.
Yeah. I doubt that'll happen, but that's point is well taken. Okay. Yeah, it's been...
I trust nothing with JRPGs.
Yeah. That's a fair point. Okay, all right. So, yeah, we're going to go in. We're not going to go into the items menu because that's pointless. All right, so we're going to go into the UMN. And we're going to go ahead and grab segment address number 10. I think there is a point where we're advised to do this a little later, but I'm going to go ahead and show it off here because the EVS is kind of interesting. So now we're back here. There's an exit right here, which is kind of useful. And I'm just going to go down here. I don't 100% remember where this segment address is, but I think it's in here.
Yeah, it's in the garage.
I'm just going to avoid... Like, these encounters are not very high level, so Shion should be fine by herself, but... Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, you can always walk, like...
Yeah, that's true.
To avoid detection, too.
Yeah, okay, we're fine.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're fine. Yeah. You're fine.
The spell ray stuff. I think the segment address was on, like, the ground floor in here.
Yeah, I think it's actually right up to your left there.
Yeah.
So, something I noticed, since we're talking about this, is that there is clearly simulators of the previous maps we visited too. So that's the Woodlinde and the asteroid.
Pleroma, yeah.
Pleroma, thank you. I was going to say Permalta, and I knew that wasn't right. Pleroma.
Right.
Which I'm assuming is the way to basically effectively backtrack to get these other doors if you weren't able to get them before.
That's correct, yeah. You can go back to play. So Woodlinde has been destroyed at this point, but you can go back into it in the EVS and you can obtain the segment address. So there's at least one segment address we did not get on Woodlinde, and we'll be able to go back and get that.
I'm curious, is there like a Ludo narrative reason why you're able to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Because like it technically doesn't exist anymore, so I'm just curious how you would...
Yeah, how do you justify
that from a simulation into a new reality? It's to your left. You got to break like the boxes or whatever.
Yeah,
it's right there.
I can't.
Actually, no. I think you have to go up and around.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. All right, let's go up here. Yeah, it is interesting. We'll get into it a little bit more, but just the short answer is yes. We are actually able to use the simulator in a way that allows us to obtain real objects.
You can't do it from here. You got to go into the next room and then down the ladder. No, not there. The north room. Sorry. Because this goes out to that crate. Yeah. You got reality breaking shenanigans happening. Timey-wimey. Through that door.
All right.
Yep. And then there's like a ladder somewhere that goes down to the floor. That one over there.
Yep. All right. Yeah, also notice there's no save point here. There was before, pretty sure.
Yeah, but that's because you were also dealing with various boss fights and the stoof.
Yeah, but there isn't, like, usually a save point in the EVS either. Okay, so we're gonna pop in here. Decoded. Got booster packs.
Oh boy, all that for some cards.
Yep. And to check off another segment address on our little file.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
That's the real reason we did it.
Gotta collect them all. It's a collect-a-thon.
Gotta collect them all. Gotta collect them all.
Alright, and we're just gonna backtrack back the way we came, I think. I think if I were to keep going, that would not... Hey.
Actually, no, you can keep going. Go right.
Okay.
And then down and through that door on the right.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
And you should be able to go out the other door on the other end.
Oh, that would have been faster. Oh!
Yeah, would have. I forgot about it.
That's okay.
Until we got there, you were like, I can't go this way. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can.
You're mocking me, aren't you? No, just kidding.
Never.
Never. No! Was that sarcasm? No!
Okay.
Stop hitting me. Mechanical gnosis.
It's barely a tickle.
Huh?
It says barely a tickle.
Yeah.
That's 0 damage.
Just dink. Uh-oh. World of pain!
Okay, let's go on.
Alright. Moving on.
Ant.
Oh yeah, we can go down here.
Yep, and then back out.
And now we can head out of the simulator. He totally can't see me because I'm walking.
I mean, that's what it seems like.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. Hey, so if you needed to, say, grind for levels or something too, is the EVS a good way to do that?
It can be.
Okay.
It depends on where you go. Like, obviously, this wouldn't be a very good grind, but yes, you can use the EVS to grind for levels. Yeah.
And additionally, since Paloma is accessible to you as a simulation, that means you can take like Shion there.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yep. There we go. Got another segment address. So we've opened 4 of them right now, which is pretty cool.
But only 1 robot arm.
So far. Gotta get more robot parts, but that's gonna have to happen later. And then yeah, we're gonna pick this up next time. We're gonna continue going through the Elsa. In the meantime, I am probably going to check and see if there's anything we need at the shop here. And if we need anything at the eggs shop, we will also be picking that up in the next episode, probably. But yeah, I think in general, from what I remember, it's not hugely necessary to do like buy a massive amount of upgrades. But if we need to, we definitely will.
Yep. But in the meantime, this wraps up for us today. We hope you've been enjoying what you've been watching. I know we've been having fun going through it. Feel free to leave comments. Let us know your thoughts. As always, please no spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet, just to be courteous to other people. But feel free to discuss anything we've covered up to this point. And yeah, hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for so much for letting us be a part of your day. And we will catch you all at the next episode.
We'll see you next time, everyone.
Bye-bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.